Hello there, my friend. Welcome to another episode of English with William. I'm so glad you decided to join me today. My name is William, and I'm here to help you feel more confident and natural when you speak English. I want you to. Imagine that we're sitting together in a comfortable room, maybe with a warm cup of coffee or tea. There's no pressure here, no judgment. Just two people sharing a moment and learning together. I know that learning English can sometimes feel overwhelming, but I want you to know that you're exactly where you need to be right now. Every small step you take is bringing you closer to your goals. So take a deep breath with me, relax your shoulders, and let's begin this journey together. I've been teaching English for many years, and I've seen thousands of students just like you transform their lives through the power of this beautiful language. Today, we're going to explore something really special. We're going to learn 90 common English phrases that you absolutely need for everyday conversations. Now, I know 90 might sound like a lot, but here's what I want you to remember. You don't need to memorize everything perfectly today. You don't need to stress about getting every single phrase right. What matters is that you listen, you practice, and you trust the process. These phrases are like building blocks. Once you start using them naturally, your English conversations will become so much smoother and more confident. Think of it this way. When you learned to ride a bicycle, you didn't focus on every single movement. You just practiced, fell down a few times, got back up, and eventually it became natural. Learning these phrases works exactly the same way. Your brain is incredibly smart, and it knows how to learn languages naturally when you give it the right practice and patience. Before we dive into the phrases, I want to explain something called shadowing. Shadowing is like being someone's echo. When I say a phrase, you repeat it immediately after me, trying to copy my rhythm, my tone, and my pronunciation. Don't worry about being perfect. Just let your voice follow mine like a shadow follows a person. This technique is incredibly powerful because it trains your mouth muscles to make English sounds naturally. It helps your brain connect the sounds you hear with the movements you make when you speak. Professional language learners and even actors use this method because it works so well. The beautiful thing about shadowing is that it's forgiving. If you make a mistake, you just keep going. If you miss a word, you catch the next one. Your brain is absorbing patterns even when you think you're not doing it perfectly. Think of shadowing as a gentle dance between your ears, your brain, and your voice. They all work together to help you improve naturally and comfortably. Let's start with some simple shadowing practice right now. I'll say a phrase, then pause for you to repeat it. Remember, just let your voice follow mine naturally. Don't think too much. Just feel the words flowing from your mouth. Here we go. I'm learning English every day. Now you repeat. Good morning. How are you today? Your turn. I would like some help, please. Now you repeat. Thank you so much for your kindness. Your turn. I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. Now you repeat. Could you please speak more slowly? Your turn. I'm doing my best to improve. Now you repeat. It's okay to make mistakes while learning. Your turn. I feel proud of my progress today. Now you repeat. English is becoming easier for me. Your turn. I enjoy practicing every single day. Now you repeat. I believe in myself and my abilities. Your turn. Tomorrow I will speak with more confidence. Now you repeat. I'm grateful for this learning opportunity. Your turn. Every day brings me closer to fluency. Now you repeat. I can feel myself getting better. Your turn. My pronunciation is improving. Every week. Now you repeat. I understand more English than before. Your turn. Beautiful work. I could feel your energy and effort through each repetition. You're doing exactly what you need to do to improve your English naturally. I noticed how your voice became stronger and more confident with each phrase you repeated. Now, Let me explain why this shadowing technique is so effective for your brain and why it creates such amazing results. When you shadow my voice, 3 amazing things happen at the same time. First, your ears are training to recognize English sounds and rhythms. Your listening skills improve without you even realizing it. Second, your mouth and tongue are learning to move in new ways to create these sounds. Your pronunciation gets better automatically. Third, your brain is building connections between what you hear and what you say. This creates fluency naturally. Over time, this is exactly how babies learn their first language. They listen, they copy, they practice, and gradually, everything becomes natural. You're doing the same thing, but as an adult with more awareness and intention. Scientists have discovered that when we practice language this way, our brains actually change and grow. New pathways form that make English feel more automatic and natural. The key is consistency, not perfection. Even 5 minutes of shadowing every day will create remarkable changes in how you speak and understand English. Your brain loves patterns and repetition, okay? And shadowing gives your brain exactly what it needs to learn effectively. Now, I want to share 5 practical tips that will help you use English in your daily life. These aren't complicated strategies or difficult exercises. They're simple things you can do starting today that will make English feel more natural and familiar. I've tested these tips with hundreds of my students, and they always work when people practice them consistently. The first tip is called Phone Friend. Change your phone's language to English right now. I know this might feel scary at first, but it's one of the most powerful things you can do. You use your phone many times every day, so you'll see English words constantly. You'll learn practical vocabulary like settings, messages, and battery without even trying. Your phone becomes like a patient English teacher that's always with you. Let's practice some phrases you might see on your phone every day. The battery is low. Now you repeat. You have 3 new messages. Your turn. Would you like to update the app? Now you repeat. Please enter your password now. Your turn. The internet connection is strong today. Now you repeat. The second tip is think in English. Start having small conversations with yourself in English throughout your day. When you wake up, think good morning instead of thinking in your native language. When you're cooking, think I'm making breakfast or this smells delicious. Don't worry about grammar mistakes in your thoughts. Just let English flow naturally in your mind. This helps your brain switch to English mode more easily when you need to speak with other people. I'm feeling happy today. Now you repeat. What should I wear this morning? Your turn. This coffee tastes really good. Now you repeat. I wonder what the weather will be like. Your turn. I'm excited about learning something new today. Now you repeat. The third tip is called English Everywhere. Put small English notes around your house. Write door on your door. Write mirror on your mirror. Write kitchen on your kitchen wall. Every time you see these words, say them out loud. This helps your brain connect English words with real objects in your life. Your home becomes like an English classroom where you can practice anytime you want. This is my bedroom. Now you repeat. I'm going to the kitchen now. Your turn. The mirror shows my reflection clearly. Now you repeat. The window lets in beautiful sunlight. Your turn. I feel comfortable and safe at home. Now you repeat. The fourth tip is music magic. Listen to simple English songs and try to sing along. Don't choose complicated songs at first. Find songs with clear, slow words that you can understand. Singing helps your pronunciation and makes learning feel fun instead of like work. Music also helps you remember phrases more easily because melodies stick in our minds naturally. When you sing in English, you're practicing rhythm, pronunciation, and vocabulary all at the same time. Music makes me feel alive. Now you repeat. I love singing along to songs. Your turn. English songs help me learn naturally. Now you repeat. Singing improves my pronunciation skills. Your turn. Music brings joy to my learning journey. Now you repeat. The fifth and final tip is called daily English moments. Choose one small part of your day to do completely in English. Maybe it's brushing your teeth, making your bed, or eating breakfast. During this time, describe everything you're doing in simple English, even if you're talking to yourself. This creates a safe space where you can practice without any pressure from other people. I'm brushing my teeth right now. Now you repeat. The water feels cool and refreshing. Your turn. I'm taking care of my health today. Now you repeat. Now I'm making my bed carefully. Your turn. Everything looks neat and organized now. Now you repeat. I feel proud of completing this task. Your turn. Small actions can create big, positive changes. Now you repeat. These 5 tips work because they make English part of your real life instead of just something you study. When English becomes connected to your daily actions and feelings, it stops being foreign and starts being natural. Remember, you're not trying to be perfect. You're trying to be consistent. Even small daily practice creates big changes over time. The most successful English learners I know are not the ones who study for hours every day. They're the ones who find ways to include English in their normal daily activities. You know what I love most about teaching English? It's watching people like you discover that they can do this. You can speak English naturally and confidently. You already have everything you need inside you right now. Your willingness to listen, to practice, and to keep trying even when it feels challenging. That's the most important ingredient for success. I've seen shy students become confident speakers. I've seen people who thought they were too old to learn surprise themselves with how quickly they improved. The only difference between them and other people is that they decided to keep practicing even when it felt difficult. Every phrase you've repeated today is now living somewhere in your brain, ready to come out when you need it in a real conversation. Every moment you spend practicing is an investment in your future self. The person you'll be 6 months from now will thank you for the effort you're making today. So be patient with yourself, be kind to your mistakes, and celebrate every small victory along the way. Remember that learning English is not just about memorizing words or following grammar rules. It's about building confidence, making connections with people, and opening doors to new opportunities in your life. Let English become part of who you are, not just something you study. I believe in you completely, and I'm honored to be part of your learning journey. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and remember that every day you practice, you're getting closer to your dreams. I'll see you next time, my friend.